Hello, I'm Dr. Manoj Kuriakos. I'm back with you today with some good news for you. The good news about COVID is that 80% of the people who are having COVID are asymptomatic or very mild symptoms, which means that even if you get COVID, the possibilities are that you may not have any symptoms at all, or you might just have a symptom of a cold and cough, and automatically you will come out of the COVID without your knowledge itself. Which also means that there could be a lot of people around us who are COVID positive with zero symptoms or with mild symptoms. And that's a good thing because the COVID would have come and gone and you would have had no idea about it also. World over, it is accepted that it is the immunity which is very important to keep the COVID away. Now, what is immunity? Immunity is the ability of the body to fight any external threat that comes in the form of a pathogen, in the form of a virus or in the form of a bacteria. It is a defense mechanism's capability to fight whatever is the external threat that is coming. So people who are having good immunity do not have anything to worry about. Now, how do you define a good immunity? Good immunity is if you are not falling sick very frequently, if you are not affected by every change of weather, if you are not affected by stomach issues or skin issues very frequently, if you are not falling sick very frequently, that means your immunity is very good. People who fall sick once or twice a year also have very good immunity. There is nothing to worry about. It is only people who have issues of falling ill every 2 months, 3 months. Those are the people who have immunity issues and they are the ones who should be worried about. All over the world since the time COVID has been announced, the target has been basically old people and people with comorbid conditions. Now my question is, why old people? In my last 30 years of practice, I have seen that old people are the most disciplined ones. They eat well, they sleep well, they do their regular exercises, and they are not as stressful as the others. And I think they are the ones who have the best immunity. I haven't seen many old people coming to my clinic with a cold, a frequent cold or a cough or a fever. I've seen a lot of kids and youngsters come, but not old people. So, according to me, they are not at risk at all. Yes, they do develop BP, diabetes, or any other conditions at a particular age, but that's nothing to do with their immunity. The only problem here is that people who are on medication for a lot of things, like they have a cancer or they have a kidney problem or they have a cardiac ailments and they are taking about 10 to 15 medicines or 20 medicines a day, those people are vulnerable, which means we are ruling out 80% of the people out of the risk zone. All of you are safe. It is quite okay to get COVID and it will just go away. The old people don't have to be worried about it and petrified about COVID. Now, what will you do if you suspect that you have COVID? You see, it's a rainy season. So we are all likely to have our own cold, cough, throat irritation, body pains, fever. There is no need to panic and go and get a testing done. Now, let me tell you what will happen if you panic and get a testing done. The moment you get to know that you're COVID positive, you're going to go through a huge psychological trauma given the present circumstances and the information that has been around. So when you get scared, your breathing becomes shallow. When the breathing becomes shallow, you take in less oxygen, more carbon dioxide builds up. Your lung gets weak and is prone for an attack by the virus, and you also might start feeling breathless. Instead, if you let your immunity treat your cold and cough, and you don't even know that you got COVID and you get out of it, that's the best thing that can be done in the present situation. When is it that you need to go to a doctor or get a test done? When you start having fever, which is not in control, when you have a very bad cough, when you have a bad wheezing, when you feel breathless. These are the times when you need to go get yourself checked, or you need to consult a doctor or get yourself admitted in a hospital. Now let me warn you here, there are two types of breathlessness. Number one is where the lung is congested and you can hear that rattling sound in the chest. You cough a lot, there's a lot of phlegm, and you feel breathless and you have fever. This is a congestion. This is when you need to see the doctor or talk to the doctor or get an investigation done. The second type of breathing is when you feel that you're not getting enough breath. Here you don't have much of a cough, you don't have a rattling sound, but you feel you're not taking enough breath. You feel like taking a deep breath. How much ever you take, you feel that the breath is not sufficient. Now this is an emotional one, and if this is the problem, you don't have to worry about it. As on today, I am treating more than 60 cases of COVID positive patients of all ages, and everybody is doing well. They have no symptoms. They only have mild symptoms of cough, cold, fever. Some of them are complaining of loss of smell, loss of taste. All these are fine. They can be managed at home with simple home remedies, homeopathic medicines, Ayurvedic medicines. You do not have to dump a lot of allopathic medications like chloroquine, antibiotics, steroids. When your body is trying to fight the organism with its own immunity, if you introduce a lot of chemicals into your body, you are compromising your body's fighting mechanism. The body will stop fighting it. Take this help when you feel that your body is not able to handle it. Be in touch with any doctor. Let the doctor decide when it is time for you to get a testing done or when it is time for you to go to the hospital. Till then, do not interfere as much as possible. So, there have only been a couple of patients who actually panicked and had to be admitted to the hospital, but otherwise all of them are doing well. Follow these instructions. There is nothing to worry. COVID is here to stay. All of us will get affected with COVID at some point or the other. Most of us will not even know that we've got affected and we are out of it. It's time now that we come out of this fear. It's time that we realize that our immune system is more than capable to manage the COVID. All those who have very serious underlying conditions or whose immunity is very low, take extra care and make sure that you are not exposed and don't fall to the COVID, at least for the next 2 or 3 months' time. Because by then the hospitals will get free, the medical staff will be back, the doctors will be back to take care of you. Stay safe all of you and take care of yourself.